Welcome and welcome back to the channel. So if you have been buying data using the normal star 312 hash, just know that you're the one sponsoring MTN. See, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 codes you can use to buy cheap data. Now, this applies to both MTN, this applies to Glo and also Airtel. Now, this you can also use this data for weekly or 2 weeks, which is 14 days plan, or the 30 days, which is 1 month plan. Now, we all know how expensive data has become in Nigeria lately, and even when you sub for this data, it still doesn't last. But this trick code I'm going to be sharing with you is going to help you if you do like weekly subscription, you do like 14-day subscription, and also 1 month subscription using your MTN, using you're using Airtel, or if you're using Glo. Now, like this video, okay, subscribe to the channel for more helpful videos like this to help content creation. And let's just get right into this video. Now, for MTN users, this is the cheap code you're going to use to purchase data. All you have to do is to dial star 312 star 88 hash and you send it. Now, this gives you the opportunity to use just 200 naira to purchase 1 gig of data plus extra 500 MB of data, and it's valid for 1 whole month. Now, so this is where the whole trick lies. What you're going to do is you're going to use the same code to purchase this data 5 times, making it a total of 5 gig plus extra 2.5 gig for 1000 naira, and this is valid for 30 whole days. Now, let's say your budget for a month for data is 3000 naira. Now, you can use this cheap code to try this code for like 15 times. Now, it's going to give you a total of 22.5 gig instead of the normal 7.5 gig for a month. Now, you can see the difference. So this is really good and it's going to help you. Now, the only downside to this particular thing is that, or to this particular code, is that you just have to stress 15 times to put in this code and try this code 15 times. But if you ask me, there is no stress in that if you're going to be getting more data for less. Now, over to the Airtel users. Now, you're going to use this cheap code to get your cheap data. What you're going to dial is you're going to dial star 312 star 10 star 1 hash. Now, when you send it, the good side of this data plan is that you're not only going to get data, you're going to get free SMSs and you're going to get free minutes for calls. Now, for 3000 naira, you're going to get 10 gig of data plus 100 free minutes of calls, okay? 100 free minutes for calls and also 100 free SMSs. Like, that is amazing. Now, this is to a very great advantage to business owners, people who do like data like online, and they also do calls and text messages. So if you're a business owner, this is the perfect plan for you to do to get cheap data. And not only data, you're also going to be getting SMSs, free SMSs, and also free minutes for calls. Like, this is amazing. Now, still on this same plan, okay, for 5k you can get 20 gig of data and also 300 free minutes of calls and 100 SMSs. Then for 10,000 naira, you're going to be getting 50 gig of data, also 750 minutes of calls and 100 free SMSs. Like, this is really good if you are a business owner that does like mostly calls and text messages. Now, there's a downside to it, okay, but you're just going to check if it works for you or not. Now, the downside to this particular plan is that it works best for like old SIMs. So if you're an Airtel user and you have an old SIM, it is going to work for you. But for the new SIMs, it mostly works. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. So you are at an advantage if you're using an old Airtel SIM. So you never can tell, even if your SIM is new or not. Try this code and see if it works for you. Now, the next data code I'll be sharing is going to be based on one's SIM's specification. What that simply means is that mine is going to be completely different from someone else's data or plan that they have. I don't know if that makes sense. So mine is going to be different. Now, this is going to be determined, or this is determined based off on how much I recharge or how frequently I buy data, how much I recharge airtime, and how frequently I buy data. So for me, it might be higher, while for some other user using the same MTN, it might be lower. So try and see which one is yours, okay, based on your own SIM or line specification. Now, the code for this one is 121 hash. Okay, so when you click on it, you're going to click on smart data. Once you click on it, now it depends if you want to buy weekly data, that's for 7 days, or you want to buy 2 weeks, that's for 14 days, or you want to buy for 30 days, which is for a month. One thing you should also have at the back of your mind is that these data plans varies. Now, what you see today might vary from what you're going to see the next time you recharge or the next time you want to subscribe this particular code. Okay, so it changes. Have that at the back of your mind. So now for this particular code, okay, for a month you're going to be seeing something like this is actually for mine. Okay, for 14,000 naira you're going to be getting 80 gig of data valid for 1 month, or for 16,000 naira you're going to be getting 110 gig of data valid for 1 month, or you're also going to be getting for 20,000 naira you're going to be getting 140 gig of data also valid for 1 month. Now, if someone else clicks the same code, they might see a lesser amount or a higher amount. So that's why I stated earlier that it varies from user to user based off of how frequent you recharge or how frequent you buy data and airtime. Okay, so this is it for this one. Another code I'll be sharing in today's video is the *121#. Now this one is like MTN, they are running promo. Okay, and it also varies from user to user or line to line. Now if they're running a promotion, you could see something different from another user. So if you dial *121, click on the data for me, you're going to see the options to choose from. I know by now Glow users might be thinking they are left hat. No, you're not left hat. So this is the cheap code for those who use Glow. Now you're going to dial *312#. Okay, now you're going to click on the first option, which is the buy data. After clicking on that, you're going to click on proceed, which is the option number 2. Now it's going to take you to a part where you're going to see these options. You're going to click on number 7, which is the night and weekend data. After that, you're going to proceed and click on number 3, which is the 100 naira for 1 gig. Now this is valid between the hours of 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. Okay, it's usually like a midnight data, but the good thing about this particular one is that you can use it for 5 days. Okay, now if you buy data today, okay, for like 100 naira for 1 gig, and you didn't get to finish it before the hours of 5, you can actually use it the next day between this same period, and it's going to last up to 5 days. So this is a cheap code for Glow users. Okay, this works so much, and you can use this period to upload your videos, do one or two things you want to do at night, okay, between the hours of 12 till 5 a.m. Now, I hope this video was helpful. I hope you found value in today's video. Please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel for more helpful videos like this. Don't forget to drop your comments in the comment section. If you know some other cheap codes, okay, that will help save money and help us get more data, please do well to drop it in the comment section. And if you also know about any of these codes that I've mentioned that has worked for you, please, I'll really appreciate your suggestions and your comments in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll definitely see you on the videos right now on your screen. Bye.